Alright, but you better drink it, bitch.
Should actually like try it.
Right.
I did. It just wasn't all that great.
Why was it not that
It has
great?
like a weird aftertaste.
It's because you're not used to coffee.
Sorry, why?
Coffee doesn't have too much bad of an aftertaste. It's just like
This is like the best coffee I've ever
Just
had.
suck it.
Suck it until you can't suck no more. What are you doing?
Beat it too.
well, I was recording and then I just caught you saying all that. So
Awkward.
you know what I was meant to tell you earlier? Like I didn't notice the duct tape on your glasses. It looked like it was part of.
It's pretty badass, right?
So like when I saw him, I was like, "What? Did you get new glasses?" And I looked closer and I was like,
It's
"Oh,
duct tape. I duct tape.
oh no,
I duct tape these fuckers.
those are."
I actually need to go to Walmart and get those trial contacts, the ones you can get for like a week.
Oh, the Aquaview or
Yeah, something
I don't know
like
what they're
that.
called. My sister's starting to get. She's real dead guy. Like she's one of those girls that like goes with trends and shit. And she's like, all the girls at school don't wear glasses anymore. And I'm like, Alyssa, you can't care what other girls think of you. And she's like, well, I'm gonna get contact lenses. I was like, go ahead. And because our cousin got them, so she was like,
Even more that
I'm like, you know, it's gonna take you like time to put it in your eye. Like you don't even like touching your eyeball, let alone putting a contact lens in there, taking it
I
off,
still fucking hate it.
and then putting it back on.
Dude, I remember I would tear so many just taking them off. I'm just like,
Oh, and you sleep in them? Forget about it.
oh my god, that was so painful.
Why can't you just get laser surgery? Join the army. They do that for you. Free.
I don't want to join the army.
I wouldn't want to either. It's too much crap.
One, they wouldn't allow me.
No,
I'm originally disabled.
you see, they wouldn't care about that so much. They just.
I mean, I guess it also depends on what branch I'm going into.
Why don't you just like telecommunications? They don't really give a shit.
I don't really like talking on the phone. I don't even like talking on the phone to my mom.
I guess it's understandable.
Much less random people across the fucking world.
But I like random people across the world.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I have a friend in. Where
Oh no, okay, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Not like across the world. I mean like in.
Where's Lujane?
Fucking.
Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
I have a friend over there.
Lujing.
Yeah, Lujane.
Lujang.
Lujane. That's her name, Lujane Ali Hamid.
Ali.
Ali Hamid.
Wow.
Lujane Ali Hamid.
Where's she from?
Saudi Arabia.
She
Wow.
wasn't from Saudi Arabia. She was from here.
No, she was. Oh yeah, she's from Ohio.
So
Then
she's.
she went to Saudi
Then
Arabia.
she would move back to Saudi Arabia with her parents.
So this person you met through how?
Facebook.
Oh,
No, what's fucking.
Ivan.
Facebook's
Ivan.
everywhere. Like.
Sounds delicious. I don't know what it
That
is.
sounds
but it
delicious.
delicious.
Just see Brian working over there.
Like a little bitch.
No, he's not being a little bitch. He's working.
Hey, is he staring off into the distance instead of taking care of his customers? Alcohol, bitch. Go buy something and then complain about how bad it was.
I'm worried.
I would be too. I feel like.
I would intentionally like move a car out of the way and be like, hey,
Hey there, sipping there.
hey
Actually,
there.
there's no pretty people here.
No,
As
they're
mean as that is,
not being mean.
I haven't seen anyone my age. Leave it at that.
Yeah. So have you watched Kenichi? Or have you read any chapters? It got really good lately. Like really
Really?
good.
I
We should
catch up
just
on that.
you should marathon it like one day. Just read all the chapters.
I think I might. Like after I figure out what I'm gonna do, like once I move out, everything's done.
You start focusing on
I'm
you.
gonna start like going.
It
back
got
to
good.
my
Like
habits.
it got really good.
Okay,
Cause like there's this girl that came out of nowhere. Cause she joined Yomi. She's one of those like 6 disciples we didn't hear about.
Oh yeah, okay.
She's one of them, and so's Berserker.
Berserker.
Berserker came back, and he's taught by Ogato, the guy with the
Seriously, Ogato?
yeah. So I'm like really disturbed by like,
Where that's gonna go?
cause he's random, so you don't know what he can do yet.
He has no fighting style.
So far, he started fighting with Kenichi like in the last chapter, like at an amusement park. But the girl I was talking about, her name's Atlantis, and like she kind of has the same abilities as Miyu, but she didn't have like any of her. She was sealed, like you know how when martial artists start learning this stuff, they unlock their do or their sei.
Yeah.
Well, Gato took her to the woods and did the whole thing with Kenichi to her, so she unlocked her do. So she doesn't have any sei yet, but she has do. It's just like Miyu, Where Miyu is
But
balanced
people were
though.
only supposed to have one or the other, not both.
Well, that's what's his name? Odin did. He has both, so he
He's
kind of like
fucked up.
He can still fight though. He still
He
has
does really
the.
good with his wheelchair though. Yeah,
He is
does.
really good.
He's just like backflip over these motherfuckers in a wheelchair. Nothing makes you feel more pathetic about having legs than seeing a guy in a wheelchair flip
Oh,
over
but
you.
that chick has like the hots for him though.
That's okay. I remember her with the
They're-
big heavy shoes and all that.
Yeah, and she's just like
Yeah, I
a
remember
Lolita
her.
girl.
Yeah,
Her name's. They changed her name though. Lately, like they're calling her by her first name and
Remy?
not her code name anymore. Not
it's Remy.
yeah, it's
isn't it?
Remy. They're not calling her Atlantis anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was like, because I remember she's always talking in third person. Remy.
Remy
Like,
wants to do this. Remy
yeah,
likes
and
that.
she's like, fuck you in your third person.
What else? Oh, they kind of went back into what's his name's backstory a little bit. Sakaki's just a smidget. They were talking.
Sakakis?
Yeah, Sakakis. Yes.
He's the karate one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just talking about how his jacket got all
Him and
torn
Hondo?
up. No, they're talking about how his like his sparring outfit's all torn
Oh,
up.
yeah,
He's like,
that's
oh, this I've had this since I was like 16. And in the flashback when he was 16, he was like huge already. So I'm like, whatever. I was like, fuck logic on that one. Okay. What other ant have I been reading? I've been reading like the big three, and they're getting kind of boring.
Big three.
One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach.
Ah, okay.
But Naruto, it's gotten it's reaching the climax. Like it's
I
it's
figured.
gonna end already.
The
Like,
last one is when he breaks his mask. I haven't read from there. I just seem to where.
well, right now they
I know
revived.
it's Obito. I know it's that much. I've read that far into the next chapter, but
Yeah.
other than that,
Well, they have it now as like him and Madara were working together since like long ago. Like since he had the whole half his body crushed, and like in the last chapter they revived the Bijou or the Ten Tails.
oh,
It looks really weird. It has like only one eye and it's a Rasengan
Yeah.
type deal. It's really weird looking, but it's not complete. But
because he needs a full 9
but
tails.
right now, like he's about to unleash the attack that bounces off the moon and hits everyone. But right before he did it, like the whole army got there behind Naruto.
Gee, thanks. Now I don't know what to expect. And,
But the dialogue kind of kills it though, cause like all those epic action scenes and random ass dialogue.
yeah.
Bleach has been getting good. I've been following it like very.
If anything, I'll probably catch up on that sometime soon. Because where I left off was when Yamamoto, I think that's his name, old man.
Yeah,
The old
Yamamoto.
man finally reaches the captain of the Quincy's. I'm just like
Their fight's really epic.
I
Like,
want to see. That's where I left off. Right when
actually, I
I'm
won't
here for
spoil
your
this
head.
because the
Don't fucking spoil it.
I won't spoil it because the last chapter, the last page, made me fall in love with the anime because like I felt that final arc in the anime had a purpose
Which one?
in Bleach. Like it legitimately had a purpose in that last chapter. Will you stop staring at the chocolate?
That's Ferrero Rocher. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
How do you pronounce it?
Ferrero Rocher. That's how I see it. Ferrero Rocher.
So you went to go buy a $3 piece of candy.
$1.
How is it $1?
It's $1.
I thought they were more expensive than that.
They are.
Hacks,
You don't get 3 pieces of candy for $1.
I guess. Bleach is a good one though. Like Bleach and Kenichi, if you can catch up on those, those are really good right now.
I kind of want to.
And there's like other ones I've been reading, but they're kind of like underground ones. So it's not-
Like,
Sword Art.
I heard about that.
It's really underground though on the manga. Like no one ever reads the manga. They always watch the anime, and I'm like, the anime it's not as good as the manga. It doesn't do
That's
justice.
what some people don't realize that. I mean, yeah, they'll say the book was better than the movie, but they don't actually do anything.
I've
about it.
met people that they strictly just want to watch anime, and I'm like, that's cool, but you know where it comes from, right? Like it's from a
It
book.
starts off as
Starts off
pictures
as
on a page.
Exactly.
Pictures on the page. That's all it is.
And another one's Axiom Saga DT.
I haven't even heard of that
It's
one.
kind of like Sword Art, but like the guy's taken to like another world. It doesn't have anything to do with this RPG that he's playing.
Nice.
But it's gotten funny though, because like the first episode, the main guy loses his balls. Cause like, do y'all ever watch
I will
Monster
fucking
Rancher?
Drop you where you motherfucking.
The original Monster Rancher.
Yeah.
The original one with the discs and stuff, like the little boy was transported to the world. He
Yeah.
had to find the discs. Well, it's kind of like that, but this time the guy lost his shoes on the way. So when he gets there, he's like, I need the most expensive pairs of shoes, because he bumps into the princess. The princess is like, oh, I'll buy you anything, you saved my life. And he buys like these gaudy ass shoes with a horn on them. And the bad guy, like, he unleashes his ultimate attack, and he's like standing there for 2 minutes. And then the guy just kicks him in the nuts and he loses one of them. like it just like it's all nice, like right. They ride off in the sunset, and then the next episode, it's him waking up in a hospital. He's like, he looks over, the doctor's like, we had to remove one of your balls. We had to remove one of them.
Oh my goodness, I would not be happy. Did Brian go on break? Because that kid has glasses.
How long have you not noticed that?
I just noticed right now.
Okay, well I sent it to you, so you just click on the link and register for it, and literally everything.
Okay, I'm just gonna end this video with Leonard loving his chocolate and getting it in his mouth.
Look at his reaction.
Why don't you just give him a piece? Oh no, you know what you should do? Bite it and then like give it to him in your mouth. Just like bite
Don't add
the tip of it and just put it in there.